Welcome back. The Yobe State Governor Ibrahim Gaidam says the administration has constituted steering and technical committees to develop statistical master plans for the state. The governor stated this while flagging off round 5 of the multiple indicator survey, cluster survey that is, in the state. The survey is part of nationwide data collection exercises aimed at complementing the gross inadequacy of data, which could be used to support planning, policy development, decision-making, as well as performance monitoring.
UNICEF's strategic investment in data collection has continued to help transform the global data landscape for more than 20 years. Providing assistance to countries, the data plays a key role in tracking the progress towards eliminating disparities and inequalities. Nigeria is one of such countries, with Yobe State flagging off a multiple indicator cluster survey in Damaturu, the state's capital. The exercise is aimed at generating data critical for measuring human development. The governor, who is represented by the State Commissioner for Budget and Planning, Idi Barde, appreciates this move and wants supervisors and participants to be dedicated in discharging their duties.
May I at this point appeal to the field interviewers and supervisors engaged in the survey exercise to be more dedicated in discharging the assigned tasks. I also implore members of the larger community, religious leaders, community leaders, and officials of the local governments and all other stakeholders to render every support, cooperation, assistance to ensure success of this exercise in the state.
But there are fears that the survey UNICEF is carrying out may not be entirely accurate. This is according to the Permanent Secretary in the state's Ministry of Budget and Planning.
I may wish to call to the attention of the Yobe State government that the sample size UNICEF is affording to carry out may not give a true picture, a true value of the indicators, because the sample size is too small.
The state coordinator tries to address this concern and outlines the program for the survey that will be used for future planning in the areas of health for women and children.
The household characteristics that they are taking, they are going to interview the head of the household and some members of the family, especially the under 5 children and women, to know their educational status, to know their health status, and also ask them about the HIV/AIDS violence.
The multiple indicator survey is expected to be conducted within 30 days across 60 enumeration areas of the state. And at the end, access to healthcare delivery for women and children may just be the better for it.
To the Southwest, and Ekiti State Governor Dr. Ayodele Fayose and stakeholders in the education sector are seeking ways to maintain the standard of education. The governor made this known when he received members of the All Nigerian Confederation of Principals of Secondary Schools who visited to congratulate him on the recent performance of candidates in the June-July 2016 National Examination Council examination, in which Ekiti State came first among the 36 states of Nigeria.
All policies government put in place to achieve this feat should be sustained. We don't want a situation where we will have the first position now and the team will go down. You see, the synergy between the government and the teachers and all the education sectors put together will make us sustain that policy. So if we can sustain it, then we will live up to the name, the fountain of knowledge.
When you see the trend in 2003, we moved from number 35 when I took over to number 17 to number 7. If I didn't leave in 2006, we would have attained this feat in 2007. But thank God I'm back. We started from number 34 from my predecessor. We came to number 10 last year, and this year we're number 1. So I want to tell you that the only thing that can give proper credence to this thing is to make to this kind of attainment is to sustain it. We won't do things differently. Rather, we'll do it more, we'll do it better. This achievement is couldn't have come at a better time than when Ekiti is now 20. We got a gift from God and from the teachers to make us happy now that we're 20. We'll be 20 October 1. And I dedicate this achievement to the teachers and to Ekiti people at 20.
Dr. Ayodele Fayose, Governor of Ekiti State. Finally, to the southeast, the Anambra State government says it is harmonizing its tax payment system as the governor, Willie Obiano, announces the suspension of payment of minor taxes in Anambra State. The governor in the statewide broadcast explains that the directive will take immediate effect.
I've come up with a stimulus package that will ease the pain of the recession and help our dear state bounce back to prosperity. Our immediate response in this regard is as follows. I hereby suspend the sale of consolidated emblems in Anambra State. I suspend the collection of forecast permits on all streets in the state. I suspend the collection of wheelbarrow tax in marketplaces in the state. 4, and lastly, I abolish the imposition of unapproved levies on students in public, primary, and secondary schools in the state. I encourage the mission schools and other schools to do so too.
Bet the Anambra State people are happy about that. Mr. Willie Obiano, Governor of Anambra State, and his words bring this edition of News Across Nigeria to a close. Thank you so much for watching. From me and all of us here, see you next time.